You're listening to the Impact Implosion on the Angry Marks Podcast Network.
It's October 19th, 2017. It is another episode of the Impact Implosion here on the AngryMarks Podcast Network. As always, I'm Seth Drake, and on the other end is the Impact Pizza to my Impact beverage, Mr. Mike Poland.
Oh, boy. I don't know if I wanted to know what it would be an Impact Pizza.
You've heard about this, right?
I have, yes. I've seen the pictures online.
Yes. Impact
beverage sounds like it would be like an energy drink.
I know. I'll get the full story here.
5-hour Impact shit that they used to promote years ago.
Impact has partnered with Crust and Crate Fast Fired Pizza Pub in Ottawa to create an Impact pizza and drink for the special week in November.
Oh, which will be Bound for Glory.
Yes, which will.
Okay.
And the press conference will be with Eli Drake and Franklin. They will both be eating slices of pizza along with the beverage. And drinking the beverage.
I hope somebody films that.
I'm sure it'll be filmed. And I hope they don't get food poisoning.
No food poisoning.
No, because of this fucking company. But yes, Impact. You thought
or somebody or Joseph Park.
You thought WWE was bad with their KFC. No, Impact's going full in with pizza.
Well, luckily it's not going to be sold around in America.
No, it's not.
Just Canada.
This is the fine folks of Ottawa. This is all you. Ottawa, good luck.
Good luck to you. And on that note.
Well, we also got another thing. Josh talked about the network launch, although he just said, we got all this stuff. It's good, fine. Unfortunately, he did not mention the fact that they rushed the site so badly that they were on an unprotected site.
Whoops.
Yeah, they forgot that part, but they want to get the stuff from Ring King and their brief time in Destination America. They want to get that stuff.
GFW, everybody.
Yeah. GFW.
Or whatever they're going to call themselves.
Or Global Wrestling Network. Or whatever it's going to be in the future. That was interesting. Pray we don't get a meningitis issue like in WWF right now.
Oh, yes, I saw that.
Yeah. I'm trying so hard not to talk about this show because of a certain moment we'll get to. I got a rant on that. We start off backstage with Moose and Bonner with a bunch of belts and American Top Team arriving early today. Then we have a wrestling match.
Hey!
If you remember the last 2 weeks, this show's been terrible. It's not going to get any better. Well,
Chris Masters versus Johnny Knight.
Adonis. You can't call it Masters. WWE might cease and desist your ass.
Versus Johnny Impact.
Yes. And by the way,
SmackDown 2009 main event.
By the way, nice of Impact to just show Johnny's face, not the full entrance of doing his little slow-mo thing. We got to only show his face while it's going on. Fuck the arm and that shit. So match goes on as usual. Adonis gets on the Adonis locked, but Impact jumps over the ropes to force a break. And Johnny Impact hits the countdown Impact to win.
Yay. And then Eli Drake comes out and they brawl.
Attack. Johnny was ready and tore off Eli's pants. So by the way,
that's Dartha Jr.'s gimmick.
Yes, he tore off his pants so badly, and he tore off his shirt so bad that he was only in his underwear.
Oh, no.
All you ladies.
Oh,
no. Impact was whipping Drake with the belt, but then Adonis attacked, and it's 2-on-1, and then Drake was given Impact the receipt of belt whipping while he's in his underwear. But Garza comes out, runs out to save them. And it's announced our main event is Rosemary versus Taya. You will be forgiven when you forget this. If you forget this, because Impact sure did. And then we get the return of La Mierda, who I called El Patron once. And I would never do that again, because he's La Mierda.
And it'll be at Bound for Glory in a couple weeks.
Yep. We'll be back.
Wonderful.
It'll be back, right. So, a 5-way match in Cancun, Mexico from AAA, and I'm like, you guys, it's too late for spring break. It's fall.
And this is a running theme with these tapings, that they clearly didn't tape enough for these shows.
No, they did. I thought the same thing. Clearly, they did not tape enough. So, Cancun 5-way, EC3, Eddie Edwards, James Storm, Tejano, and Chocolate. Oh, and by the way, Chocolate's dad is there.
Way too short to be for 5-way.
Oh, and there was a product called Boing. I don't know what that is. Not Boeing. Not Boeing, because that has an E, but Boing, as in Boing.
Somebody's lazy.
Yeah. I don't know what that product is. And someone has a fucking horn.
Oh,
I had to be on TV because somebody had an air horn going on, and I just could not keep focused. Anyway, the Impact guys are arguing, then they fight, because they were working together, then they not. Then Chocolate hits a cradle pile driver. Tejano gives James Storm a chair.
To hit Phantasma's dad.
Yeah, Chocolate hits Storm. And Tejano steals a pin. Steals the pin on...
Josh Matthews with a stupid line of the night. How can you see Phantasma's dad? He's a ghost.
Yeah. Oh.
Shut up, Josh.
PE is in Tijuana for the Crash promotion. They don't care that they're not supposed to be here. Conan's told the gringos are back, and they want to talk to him. And he's like, okay, but they got to put their belts on the line. And I'm like, really? Just to talk to you. And it was at this point I'm like, I'm convinced they did not do enough of these tapings.
At least
so
I've been convinced of that for weeks, because when was the week that all they did was video packages?
That was like a few weeks ago. Like, it was bad, yeah. But EC3, Storm, and Edwards are upset about what happened. Edwards is like, look, I got to go to Japan to defend my Noah title, so you two got to be a tag team next week.
Or Bound for Glory.
No, next week, they said. It was specific.
Oh, boy, that again.
By the way, then we go to Carney's office, where he, Lambert, and D'Amore are having a shouting match.
That sounds like fun.
And it's our next match, Andrew Everett versus Desmond Xavier.
Hey, Desmond Xavier's here.
And still everyone is confused about Andrew Everett's unseen heel turn. And they're going all out to, together we are Trevor. Yes, the Colts of Lee. They've been brainwashed. Together we are Trevor. And by the way, it is at this point that they mentioned two things. One, 2 Tyler Perry movies are going to be after the show. Lord help the Pop TV watchers. And 2, Terrence out of the Bound for Glory series match. Because of Gail Kim slap in the face. Gail Kim's got to be so powerful that her slap eliminates somebody from the match. I'm sure it really was Taryn was done with this shit.
I don't want to be here no more.
Yeah, fuck this. And Desmond wins with a nice back handspring kick.
I think somebody found out she wasn't going to win the title.
Yeah. I'm done. Yeah.
Bye.
Neville did it. I'm doing it. Bye. And then next week, Trevor Lee goes to Tijuana for a reason even he doesn't know. It's like, I don't know why I'm here. They told me I got to go to Tijuana and I don't see my name on the lights, so I got to figure out what the hell's going on.
Oh, God.
I missed some of it, but basically OVE got told they got to defend their titles if they want to face Conan, and they're okay with it.
Alrighty.
Really?
Everybody.
Yeah. Video package of Grado and Joseph Park.
Oh, God.
And I'm okay with Grado getting fucked over, but here he comes! Yes, I'm doing fat jokes. And I'm fat too, I know. But seriously, that's his gimmick, basically, is that he's a fat joke. With a person.
Who, Grado or Joseph Park?
But Grado calls out Joseph Park, and here comes Joseph, and we're getting a trial.
It's the People's Court.
It's the People's Court.
You
can say the People's Court. You can really say that in front of these people, because guess what? People's Court might do the cease and desist on your ass. And he said, you embarrassed me in front of my family. And I'm like, when? We didn't see it. When was it?
Just like the Andrew Everett heel turn.
Yeah, I know. When? You guys didn't play in this, did you?
Also, back to the Andrew Everett match, the botch from Jeremy Borat, where he said, Andrew Everett, a former X Division champion. I'm like, wait.
No, he wasn't.
That happened.
No! He was never a former champ.
He should have been, but then he brought back Loki and Sanjay Dutt.
Yeah. Then they did that. Then Jarrett took over and decided, fuck that guy. Oh, by the way, here's how you do the Andrew Everett brainwash. You have him get kidnapped by Trevor Lee or Caleb in a van and get taken away for a week and then come back as this. Or you have Trevor Lee talk to Andrew Everett backstage about him getting fucked.
They're not using you right.
They're not using you right. They're fucking you over. Dude, you work with me. You can get TV time. I'm the champ. There.
They didn't do either of those. They just said, hey, he's a heel now.
He's a heel now. Oh, he got brainwashed. And then the crowd chanting. Anyway, back to the Grado stuff. Joseph admits he's guilty, but he says, Grado, I got your visa. And
then give me my visa.
And Grado's like, well, give me my visa back. And I'm like, that's not how this works. That was never how this works. They're not going to just hand you back your visa. Especially since you signed a fucking contract to work with this guy. So, but Joseph Park says, you know what? You get to fight. You get to fight in a match at Bound for Glory. Yeah, you win, stay. You lose, you're gone. And I'm like,
I hope he loses.
I hope you lose. And Grado, like the dumb idiot he is, doesn't even read the contract, just signs it. Like he just signs it. It's just like Dixie Carter did with Hogan, which, according to TNA, was legal.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Baby faces, they're stupid.
I know. On contract. Yeah. So he says, dude, this is a Monsters Ball match, not a regular match. It's going to be a bit hardcore. Oh, and you're not fighting me. Takes off his glasses. You're fighting Abyss.
And it gets worse.
Grado gets but first we get a montage of Moose and America Top Team. And then we go to Grado being scared. Oh no, first we get another AMP Anthology commercial. Then we get Cowardly Grado trying to escape in his car, like, oh no, I'm going to fight the Abyss. And then, unfortunately, Abyss music plays in his damn car.
Somehow.
And James Mitchell has escape powers. Oh, hi, I'm in your car. I can teleport.
He's been watching Bray Wyatt.
Yes, James Mitchell is going to be back with Abyss, and I'm supposed to root for Grado. The one person who got Abyss to the world title, and I'm supposed to root for the other guy.
Nope.
What the hell? It's a real
booking, guys. Good booking.
Nope. So OVE defends their tag titles in Crash against Black Diamond and Black Danger. And the announcers pretending that their tag titles is on the line. And Danger. If they lose the tag titles. Which makes you think, if LAX wants to get the belts back, why are they putting this match? If you think about that.
Who knows?
And sadly, Black Diamond and Black Danger look more impressive. The mask guys look more impressive. But this is the best match they've had, which should tell you something about Impact knowing how to book a match. Where these guys can have a great match in the Crash, but not in the Impact Zone. OVE wins with a foot stomp spike pile driver finisher. Oh, tombstone pile driver finisher. So, oh yeah, they can wrestle, these two. Just Impact doesn't know how to book them.
I kind of want to see a foot stomp spike pile driver. I want to see how that works.
Jumps over the other guy, spikes, jumps, knees his legs and stuff. Then the other guy pile drives him. Pretty interesting. These guys can jump. High.
Okay.
That's the way JB is Bound for Glory commercial, and JB talks about Bound for Glory, but here comes America's Top Team.
Oh boy, this segment.
They shove JB, and at that point, I am calling security. Get your asses out, please. So, he spent years watching Franklin squander his MMA potential and Impact. And you go and you all say, "Oh, wrestling fan, well, I'm the biggest wrestling fan you know. This is why I came here. I'm a bigger wrestling fan than you." And he comes out with duffel bag, and he says, "Oh, this belt. Yeah, I got this belt, and I got this belt." Oh, meanwhile,
they're dealing belts now too.
Boring, and we don't care. How he got MMA via Japanese Pro Wrestling. And the fans don't give a shit. And he basically, he knows more than these idiots. He's right. And it's basically all these belts from other companies he's got.
Wonder how he got them.
Oh, he's coming. They probably bought him or something,
Yeah,
that's
collectible.
Pay the bells.
Yeah.
So he says, despite being the biggest wrestling fan, he's going to be the one to destroy pro wrestling. And I'm going to ask Franklin and Mo to destroy it and expose it for what it is.
I'm going to kill it.
And pretenders. So at Bound for Glory, Moose and Bonner, Franklin and King Mo challenge you to a fight. Not a wrestling match, a fight.
And here come Moose and Bonner, and they get beat up.
Notice that Franklin's not out there. Franklin's not with these guys, but King Mo is, and you're putting two to do together. You're like, those fuckers come out. Franklin's going to attack them from behind. And sure enough, they come out with all that shit, and Franklin attacks them from behind.
The turtle attacks.
And at this point, it gets really bad. Because Franklin attacks them while all the faces are going on, and I am doing the Tom Servo end! Yes, end. Please end, because Lambert's doing commentary. Oh, this guy's getting it. Oh, and so officials come out.
And you get all the job guys. You get Shearer and Caleb Conley and
they're going to get
Andrew Everett.
Andrew
Everett.
No,
two of those people were healed earlier tonight.
Yeah, they're going to get their asses kicked by America's Top Team. Kearney could call the cops because America's Top Team did assault a bunch of people. But
and they're not supposed to be in the building.
Anyone?
We've forgotten about.
What?
So they're not supposed to be in the building, but we've forgotten about that.
No, we don't care. Impact guys have been made to look like chumps. And it's shit like this that why TNA is where they are. Where they're in the shit hole.
Of course, the TNA defenders will say, hey, it's a storyline, but you're making your guys look
Here's the thing.
terrible.
It's shit like this that makes me hate this company. It's shit like this that makes me, when this company dies, and while it will suck for the fine folks who work there, I will do a jig over its grave. I will dance over its fucking grave for this shit. Go ahead. Tell me I'm a WWE mark because you're dumb because I haven't watched Raw or SmackDown or most of those shows in years since 2014. It's almost been 3 years since December. And this company will never, ever, ever be a true alternative. Because fans who are legit tired of WWE shit have gone to a different company, New Japan most likely, Ring of Honor, or they quit watching wrestling.
Yep.
Because you've basically said...
There were a couple of years there where they could have been an alternative.
Well, you basically said to everyone in the back and to every future... you say this. To everyone in the back, guys, we suck. Why are you here? Guys, this company sucks. You suck. Why are you fucking here? We don't know why we're fucking alive still. But we are. And you all suck. That is basically what has happened. I was so pissed off at this. So mad. And no commercial breaks for any of this. This was a long-ass piss break. This was supposed to be a big moment, but this felt like a piss break. God damn it.
I think one of the reasons that it felt like that is because it was not the last thing you saw on a show.
No. And guess what? The last thing you saw on the show was a commercial break. Had a commercial break on it, too.
No, the last...
You'll talk about that, but it had a commercial break on it. The main event had a commercial break. This? Nope. 10 to 20 fucking minutes of nothing but making our product look like shit, making a bunch of jabronis. By the way, these aren't the real guys. Other than King Mo and Franklin, every one of these other guys is nameless scrubs. Even Dan Lambert is a scrub. They're just basically there because they don't do anything. Because they're not important enough. I mean, they barely named Colby Covington a few times. He's the only one they ever name.
Mm-hmm.
Every other one is nothing. Just nothing.
Just guys.
Just guys. Just guys that are in the gym. And, by the way, American Top Team, here's the people they have that were not involved in this segment. Amanda Nunes. Mm-hmm. Freaking Robbie Lawler.
Filthy. Oh, no, not Tom Lawler. You said Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie Lawler. Diego Alves.
They knew enough to stay out of all this.
Junior Dos Santos. The current women's what is it? It's not bantamweight. It's something. But Joanna Yushchenko Jinkis, whatever. I can't spell her last name. Joanna. She right now, the strawweight champion. She's a strawweight champion. She ain't here. Let me tell you who's also not here. Tyrone Woodley, the current welterweight champion. Daniel Mason Strauss, the Bellator featherweight champion. Not here. The WEC featherweight champion, Michael Thomas Brown. Not here. Brian Bowles, the WEC bantamweight champion, Grand Prix champion of K1 Heroes 2006. Not here. Kenny Garner, the M1 global heavyweight champion. Not here. Antonio Silva. Antonio Bigfoot Silva. Not here. Dennis King. Not here. Middleweight guy. Jeff Monson. I don't think he's here. Jorge Santiago. He ain't there. But basically, Jorge Masvidal. Not there. Fucking all these guys. They're basically like, there's a bunch of jabronis that are there instead. But their main events are King Mo and Franklin. Oh yeah, Yuel Romero. Not there. All these guys. American Top Team. Not there. Bunch of jabronis. Bunch of jobbers. And I know I'm gonna offend those guys who were there. Bunch of jabronis that were there. And they get made to make the entire Impact roster basically almost look like jokes, chumps. Because they can control the ring and nobody takes them out. Because they can interrupt segments and nobody does anything. And takes somebody fine. They basically can main event a show. It can take away from the main event. Nothing's going to be done. It's this kind of shit that makes Samoa Joe. By the way, they did do a GFWN what was it? Oh no, Pluto TV match of the past, which was Samoa Joe jumping onto the damn the stairs, with his back landing on the stairs on Sting to hit Sting with a drop kick, but his back lands on the stairs, which hurt probably. And yeah, those guys decided, fuck this company. We're gone. It's why guys like AJ Styles, they're gone. CM Punk was there for a few months. Gone. He's in UFC, and he probably wouldn't deal with this shit. He probably would tell you, these guys, why the hell are they getting focused? Which is kind of funny, him being a part-timer and, getting a UFC pay-per-view automatically. Kind of, it's funny in that irony sense. But this company is bottom feeders and pretenders. They've basically said that. And guess what? They have not been proven wrong. I know at Bound for Glory they're going to be somehow proven wrong. But not here. This fucking segment pisses me off, and it's the reason why this show's going to get a D. Another D. This was getting a C, but then this happened. Doesn't care about anything else. This happened. And it's lucky it doesn't get an F. Because that was one of the worst things I have seen in a while. So, we're going to move on. Finally. OVE is backstage after winning their match and says it's time for them to talk to Conan. Of course, Conan ain't here. And they're like upset. By the way, they talked to Conan about their pay for the match, and Conan's like, I didn't say anything about pay. I said, you want to talk to me? You've got to defend the belts. You're going to lose. And you know what? I'm tired. Here's all the Crash promotion guys. Here's a number of them going to beat your ass up. Chris Brothers Say Roadhouse, start fighting everyone. Of course, they get their asses kicked. Because, yes, another company's got to make Impact look like shit.
Yep.
That's the bottom line. This company's shit. They keep saying that. They keep saying that and showing that. So, main event time. Rosemary versus Taya Valkyrie, which, if you forgot this match was the main event, I would forgive you. Because sure as hell, until the end, they did not hype this. They only said one thing, this is going to be our main event, and then went on to everything else. So Rosemary came swinging. Then Taya pulls her arm into the ring post. And then we go to a commercial break. A fucking commercial break. You could have done it through all the other shit. But no, our main event with two women is a commercial break. So Taya's in control most of the match, basically making Rosemary look like shit. Rosemary's able to make a small comeback, but Taya wins in the end with a standing stomp.
Yep.
But then, after the match, is where Rosemary gets her stuff back. Taya tries for her finisher, the Road to Valhalla, but Rosemary missed her instead. And instead, we're going to have a match at Bound for Glory. But it's going to be a different red out there. Because the Hivelings require blood. And I'm going to paint the Impact Zone, or this building, with yours. And they say Bloody Mary. She kept saying Bloody Mary over and over again. And I'm thinking, first blood match. Meanwhile, the commentators are like, what match does she mean by this? And I'm like, if you're a pro wrestling fan, you'd know. We aren't stupid. You put two and two together. Blood. Require blood. It's going to be all over this place. First blood match. Easy. Simple. Somebody's going to fucking bleed. And that was Impact. God, this show had so many good things, but that one moment just made me go, fuck. And there was some stupid shit. There was some boring shit, too. Like Adonis versus Impact was not a good match. It's an Adonis match. Andrew Everett versus Desmond Xavier was focused. I was more focused on other shit that I basically missed the finish and had to watch in a replay. The Grado Park. Grado, why are we rooting for Grado? He's stupid every sense of the way. And we're going to get Abyss and Joseph. We're going to get Abyss and James Mitchell back.
Or night.
Yeah, on Sirius 666. Abyss's music played. And he said, Bound for Glory is doomsday for you. We had a really good match between OVE versus Black Diamond and Black Danger. But all that gets thrown in the shitter for American Top Team. Oh, by the way, Taya, Valkyrie, and Rosemary was really short because of that commercial break. American Top Team gets to gets to make everybody look like jabronis. The show infuriated me every second. I wanted to scream end, and I did many times during that segment. But it didn't until it did, and I was mad. What did you think of the show?
It was okay. The top team stuff is annoying because you're making your roster look bad. You're having Moose, who's supposed to be your saving babyface, get beat up every week, and making him look bad until I guess eventually he gets his comeuppance at the pay-per-view.
Okay, Franklin, the American Top Team get their comeuppance.
Yep.
That's supposed to be it. They get their comeuppance at the pay-per-view. I'm guessing that's supposed to happen. Although knowing this company, the American Top Team might win the damn match.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
God.
This company.
Anything to sell?
I am basically next week will be the induction of the Killer Laundry Press movie. That's actually not terrible, but it is a mess. The Mangler.
Oh boy.
Yes. And unveil a short that I will use a short that was called "Shake Hands with Danger." If you've ever seen it, not unveil it.
Alrighty.
We'll use it as a joke. So next month's induction, I'll probably tell you next week of the official one. But right now, it is Night of the Living Dead 3D from 2006. Pumpkinhead Ash to Tash in 2006. Gamera vs. Virus 1968. The Grudge 2 2006. The Lost Boys The Tribe 2008. The Final Days of the Planet Earth 2006. Yeah, 2006 was a bad year. Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2 1987. The Cave from 2005. Puppet Master from 1989. And The Breed from 2001. And before, not the Killer Dogs movie, The Breed. This is a vampire detective movie for some reason.
Oh, vampire detective movie.
Yeah. That stars the later Highlander. By the way, he sucks.
There can only be one bad sequel.
Yes. The later Highlander. There can only be one. We wish. Trust me, I wish. But that is all. Do you have anything to sell?
Limitless Wrestling presents Hybrid Moments, Friday night, November 3rd. That's in 2 weeks. And on that card will be a 6-woman scramble match featuring, it's supposed to be 6 women, but it looks like there might be 7 women in there. Also Maxwell Jacob Friedman against Jonathan Gresham. Josh Briggs against Teddy Hart. Cam Zagami will have an open challenge on this night. Also JT Dunn against Anthony Green. And in the main event, Petey Williams against Matt Cross. And that's it.
Oh, and by the way, for all you Cubs fans, Cubs are eliminated.
Oh no.
Yep, 11-1, they lost.
And on that note,
Miley, we are heading to bed.
good night, everybody.